Okay, ladies and gents, we live. Flesh is weakness, steel is strength, and I'm here right now to show you how you can create the easy sword build. Alright, now this version of the sword basically involves no legendaries and no trial cells, and it works just about as well as the spin to win sword, but something is really bothering me. Look at this. I don't know if it's just the texture's missing, but was his shirt always like this? Like, hey, can you see what I'm saying? He's got nothing covering this. Like, what? Let me just try a different armor piece for a second before I get into his build. Yeah, his shirt really do be like that. Why? I didn't notice this before, but why? Who designs a shirt like this? No, for real, like, poor dude's gonna freeze to death. Alright. Yeah, you know what, I'm gonna just go back to that. Okay, anyway, shit, now I can't find it. Where is it, damn it? There it is. Okay, so getting into this now properly. Sorry about wasting a minute there. That really bothered me. Inferno's Razor, alright, will be your sword. That's from the Hellion. Overpower Cell, Rage Cell. Your special is going to be Ardent Cyclone for spin to win. Mod will be Recursive Hilt as per normal. Yes, I know it's still bugged and you can have double copies of every single thing here. I'm sure Dauntless will fix it eventually, if we trust them. Iceborne will be Omnicell, okay. Skarn's Defiance will be your Lantern with an Etheric Attunement cell. Sight of Stone with the Toughness cell. Now you may have recognized a lot of these pieces from the same endgame spin to win. Just that here we use Boreal Resolve instead with a Parasitic cell. We've got the Boreal Might with a Tenacious cell. And last but not least, excuse me, we have the Thunderdeep Turbines with a Pulse cell. Now why is this important? Because well, I'll explain it through the perks instead. You don't have Berserker, considering that this is an easy build designed for beginners to the game, so I do not include trial cells like Berserker. Overpower is maxed out instead, so as you stagger Behemoth, you deal more damage. You still have maxed out Rage, so that anytime you take a hit, you're going to deal more damage. It's Tenacious, with this build you have 1,700 hit points. You start at 1,600, but eventually you will get to 1,700. That will give you 34% baseline bonus damage. Very good. And Toughness, 500 extra max health, 50% more healing from all sources. It buffs your Iceborne healing as well as giving you more hit points to pump your Tenacious. Etheric Attunement helps cool down the Lantern faster. Parasitic is more damage reduction and healing. Okay, very suitable for players who are still newer to the game and don't yet fully control the way that their character attacks. Pulse will be to chain together with the unique effect of the Hellion, whereby the 8th hit in a row deals extra damage and major blaze damage. Same here, okay? And Zeal. Zeal is from the Thunderdeep's Turbines, and it also buffs the effectiveness of your Lantern. Now, some people choose to go full Zeal here, but I like to mix because I find that the 20% Lantern recharge with just 35% extra Lantern effectiveness helps me a lot. That's the way I feel about it, but it's up to you. If you want to swap this over for another Zeal cell, you'll be using your Lantern less, but when you do use it, you will deal more damage. But the increase is like efficiency wise is about 10%, so up to you really. Mixing, also okay. Alright, so now I'm actually going to get into combat and show you how this works. For those of you that don't want to see the combat showcase, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe right now. You can send super thanks on YouTube, become a channel member, or purchase RealAsianRobot merchandise if you want to support the channel. Now, with this build, we don't really go way too high. We'll just go to Thunder Watch, which is 4 to 7 levels higher. The reason is because the easier build is weaker than the endgame build, obviously, but it's still highly effective. So of course we're going to fight behemoths above our level. Just remember though that in general you will want to fight creatures that are about 3 to 4 levels above you for best XP, and when you're a newer player, 2 to 3 levels above you is the goal you're going for. And as you complete these easy builds, you should be able to hit 2 to 3 levels above you. Alright, and when you finish the end game builds, 3 to 4 levels above you will not pose a significant danger. Okay, so we're going to show you that now. And we're basically just going to rip and tear with this thing. Okay, grand. All right. So look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. We should fight the Shrike first because obviously it is the strongest out of all the other thingamabobs here. Okay. Alright. Now, to start out the fight, I like to give the Shroud a little smacking. Which also helps tremendously because you can ignore its attacks for a little while. This is useful. Alright. I like to just use my heavies because as soon as it gets knocked down, I can go a little ham like that. Now, this is where the fun begins. As long as you're chaining both Pulse, you'll notice both Pulse and your Hellion UE buffs going up together. That's very super useful. And that is basically what will keep you strong. Now, this creature is 6 levels above you. But even though this is an easy build, you will not have any difficulties taking it out. Okay, it's very easy to do so. Alright. And when it's about to rush you, just throw your icicle and it's all good. Okay, it's almost dead already. You don't even have to spin at this point if you don't want to. You can save the spin for the next creature. There you go, it's done. We'll now head over to the Charog, which is level 11. That is 7 levels above us, and we have an elemental disadvantage. That should be a situation. Now, please keep in mind this is not efficient for leveling. Like I said, 3 to 4 levels more than enough to max out your XP versus time to kill. But for the sake of the showcase, we always fight creatures way above our level because that's part of stress testing. All right. For those of you who are new to my channel and new to my builds, we stress test because although it's not the norm to be fighting creatures way, way, way above your level, what you want to do is you don't want a situation whereby you're not able to take care of business by yourself. A lot of the time, Slayers have trouble meeting up with others, like Hunting Grounds. Maybe they may meet a lot more Slayers, but sometimes escalations and other things, they may find themselves unlucky enough not to have a party. I always make sure my builds function in all situations, which is why we do specifically what we do. Alright. So like so, you don't really have to be concerned too much. Now sometimes your Pulse and your Hellion may be out of sync, but that's okay. What you need to realize is that that's normal. It can happen. Don't panic. It's not like the end of the world. It's not gonna drastically affect your combat prowess, okay? You will just regain your energy like so and spin again. Alright. And sometimes if you want to, you can wait so that your Pulse and your Hellion sync up, but even if you don't wait, right? As you can see, even if they don't sync up, although they're meant to, you know, as I'm demonstrating here, there is no problem. Alright? This is just part and parcel of combat, you know. What you're looking for is efficient kill time, so yeah, there you go. See? Easy peasy. Alright? So we're finished right now. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you like, share, and subscribe. The thank you scenes will return next week, alright, once we've updated them. Thank you very much. If you want to support this channel, you want to see it keep going, you want to see me keep doing content, please consider getting a channel membership, which would be very supportive, and you get various perks. You can send a tip via the link in the description of the video. You can send super thanks on YouTube, or purchase Asian Robot merchandise. Up to you. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all on the next one.